if you're Ryan Tannehill, you have to be a little bit more diplomatic there, I think. And I think it's spoken from a guy that knows there's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of skepticism about how good he can really be, about how good he really is. Because, look, Tom Brady didn't give Jimmy Garoppolo the job. Aaron Rodgers isn't there to give Jordan Love the job. But they know how to be diplomatic. And to Rodgers' credit, apparently he's been a pretty good teammate to Jordan Love because he didn't like the way that Brett Favre treated him. So good on Aaron Rodgers. But they know how to be diplomatic about it because they know they're Hall of Famers. They know they're winners. They know they're franchise icons. Ryan Tannehill knows he threw 3 interceptions in their first playoff game as the 1 seed and home field advantage and busted out of the playoffs primarily because he sucked. Let's face it. The Bengals were great. What a great run it was. Phenomenal race through the playoffs. But Ryan Tannehill threw an interception on the first play of the game and the last play of the game. Tannehill was terrible. I'm not taking anything away from the Bengals. You guys know I love the Bengals. But come on. Tannehill was terrible when it mattered. So 3 interceptions. You're a 1 seed at home in the playoffs. You can't be that bad. You set the tone of a game of suckitude by throwing an interception on the first play of the game. You set the tone. So those were the words to me spoken of a guy that knows there's people that want him out. It's not spoken of a guy that's confident in his position. Not spoken from a guy who knows I'm the man. Spoken of a guy that is coming off a really terrible performance and people would like to see him replaced. So those words I understand. I think as a good leader, you have to say different things. And also, Ryan Tannehill reeks of insecurity about the job. And look, Tannehill's had a good rejuvenation to his career. Tannehill has kind of found a second lease on life by going to a better franchise than the Dolphins, having more stability than Miami, having more maturity than he did in the Dolphins organization. But he's also a beneficiary of an offense that doesn't need him to be great. The offense has started with Derrick Henry and started with the ground game. And Tannehill's ability to play action off of that and create some big plays off of that, he's capitalized on. But they don't look at Ryan Tannehill as the guy to win games. He's won games, but it's not because of him. And he's got to know that. His comments yesterday reek of insecurity because, A, last year's run blew up in their face after 1 game. B, he was terrible in the game itself. And thirdly, he's not the number 1 offensive option, and he's the damn quarterback. If Malik Willis can be a guy that, quote, makes plays, you know, you put the football in his hand and you know, like a Lamar Jackson, he's where the offense starts. The Ravens run the football a lot. But Lamar Jackson creates everything around him. Ryan Tannehill just plays off of what is already happening. If they get that out of Malik Willis or something akin to the focal point of the offense and then they can play off of that, they're going to elbow Tannehill out of the way. Tannehill is inherently limited. And saying that yesterday speaks to that.